Welcome friends, welcome to our channel Learning and Development. On this particular channel, we are posting learnings related to applied psychology, wherein you can apply these tools, techniques and principle in your day-to-day life for self-improvement. If you have not subscribed the channel, I request you can subscribe the channel so that you don't miss any particular video series. So let us start today's session. Today's session is on understanding belief system, a very important and a core concept I am going to discuss. And once you understand this core belief systems, I think you will really able to understand all the things which are happening in your life, and why do you react in a particular manner to these things, and what all you can do to modify your behavioral aspects and all, because these are very core fundamental concepts. So let us get into the subject: understanding belief system. Why belief system? Let us first establish a concept, like why do we need to understand this belief system, so that it will have a better understanding. Now in previous videos I have already discussed about understanding behavioral aspects and value systems also. Now here, just I am trying to make you aware that what exactly is happening, try to correlate with your day to day life also. Now all your behavior, you can see from the slide, all your actions which the people can see, and all your actions which bring result, are nothing but your behavioral aspects. And all your behavioral aspects are governed by your attitude, that is your feeling, your liking, your thought process towards the world, means the other people, the other human beings, the other situation in your world. I mean, it's all about your likes and dislikes that is getting shaped by your feelings and thought processes. And these attitudes are actually the reflection of your value system. So value is what is important to you. Like, I mean, based on that, you decide an attitude. If something is not important to you, don't like it, or you, even if you like it, you don't want to understand it, or you don't give importance to that because it is not important to you. So based on your values, your attitudes are shaped. And the at the very fundamental and the foundation level is your beliefs. So what you hold to be true, I mean, this is very important, because it is at the fundamental level of your entire personality. All your behaviorals, attitudes, feeling, emotions, everything is actually indirectly getting governed by your belief. And we are also going to see what is belief system, so you can understand how important and beautiful concept is this to actually really understand. And it is sometimes hard also to understand. If you can actually work on this and try to understand it fully, it will be really helpful for you. So let us get further into the presentation. Hope this concept of why belief is important is clear. Now let us get into a belief system. So what are the different sources of belief? That is also very important. So now, like in the previous slide, what we have seen is what you hold to be true. So what is true for you is your belief. You can hold your belief in any aspects, but if it is true for you, you have a belief system, and all the other things follow that. Now it is very important for us to actually understand from where this belief is getting formed. You can have a better understanding of the value systems also. I have taken a detailed video on that value. You can refer that, so that you will have an understanding. And prior to that, you can also see understanding behavior, so that it will give you a complete idea about belief. Now when I talk about sources of belief, already I have discussed when I have taken the concepts like self concept, self image, that is schema, how the mental framework. In detail I have taken those concepts. Here we have to understand these few aspects. Number one, what are the sources of our belief? So number one, our own experiences and experiments throughout the life, what we do, they are nothing but your perception. Perception is how we interpret the things what we experience. So I have made a detailed video on perception, and I think you should understand this very because our perception is our reality. I mean, we don't see the world as things are, but we see the world as we are. So that's the reason this perception is very important. So I would request you, you can just go through the video on perception, so that you will have a better understanding. Acceptance of cultural and society norms, like the culture, the country in which we are born, from the childhood, or where we stay, we spend a lot of time there. And so those things also form our beliefs. And what others people say, like the kind of education we get from our teachers, from our parents, mentors, and our friends, close friends. So all those things are also having a great influence over our belief system. So there are something called knowing things and unknowing things also. Like a lot of things goes in your subconscious mind, that the kind of movies we watch, the kind of advertisements we see, the kind of stories we listen, the kind of so they are all comes under your personal own experiences and experiments. So these are the basically three main source of your belief, from where you form the belief. Now let us get into the belief system. So what exactly is now belief system? So we have understood how important is belief, and based on our beliefs, all our other values and behavioral aspects are governed. So what is belief system? Now belief system is definitely something going to be big, because we can correlate with our systems in our body also. We have a lot of systems, like we have digestive system, respiratory system, nervous system, circulatory system. So like as we have circulatory system, there are various organs, and all put together they make a whole system. So similarly, there is something called belief system also in psychology. And generally the biological aspects we are able to see and feel, so it is easy for us to understand. But the psychological belief systems we cannot see, we have to perceive, and that's the reason it becomes slightly hard to understand. But it is not very hard. If you can just think and focus on certain aspects, you will be able to figure out the kind of belief system you have. So what exactly is belief system? The entire mechanism of how you perceive the informations result in your belief system. So what is that entire mechanism? The key elements you can compare with the key organs of your biological system. So these are some of the key elements. Perception, which I have been talking about. Schema, that is your mental framework. Please go through that particular video. I have also made a detailed video on schema. Self concept is one general psychology area where you can get lot of details about the belief system. And the other two things which I have mentioned here is psychodynamics and psychosocial development. These are purely the psychological terms where we counseling psychologists work more on that, and they help people working on that. So this is something more to do with the lot of theoretical aspects and things are there. So the entire process, all your subconscious minds, you are experiencing things, and how, what type of interactions you have with your throughout your life with the other people, say for example in your family members, at your school, colleges. So I have made something called lifespan psychology. I have made a detailed video on Erickson's theory, that is it speaks about the different 8 stages of psychosocial development. You can refer that particular video. It will be really helpful for you to understand these belief systems. And the good part of this is that belief systems can be modified, but they are not very easy. I mean, they're very very tough. If you refer my video on schema, you will see that even the people are presented with the contradictory results, still they are not willing to change their belief system, because it is a very much core foundation and it is at a subconscious level. So that's the reason it becomes slightly difficult. But yes, if you can focus on that, work on it, and really have be aware of all the different aspects, I think it can be done. It can be easy to understand, and then be helpful for you. So basically now we have understood what exactly is the belief system. We talked about all the mechanism. Now let us understand the types of belief system. So when I talk about types of belief system, all your belief, this is very very important. Please, you can just focus on this and understand. All your belief systems can be grouped into these two kinds of belief system. There are only two systems which you can group it, all your belief system. Number one, love based belief system. Second one is your fear based belief system. Now love based belief system is something, see, basically what is happening is you have a belief on some particular thing. You value that thing, you have a belief on some particular things. We'll see with one or two examples. So that particular belief is because of what? Is it because that you love that concept, you feel happy for it, or is it because of some kind of a fear you are forced to believe that? So the whole concept of belief system is either all your beliefs will be because of the fear driven or because of the love driven. And we will see in the future presentation slides that what exactly this means. And to make this particular concept more clear, I have taken one examples. Let us try to understand this grouping or classification of belief system with some examples. So let us take one example. You value education. You believe that getting education is good. So this is your belief. Okay. Now this belief has been formed through some system. So through a particular system, it has been incorporated in your psychology aspect, in your mind, in your belief system. It has incorporated. Now through which belief system it has come? Has it come through the fear based belief system, or has it come through the love based belief systems? Let us understand that. Now for example, if you are studying and you know that if I want to study, I'll be getting a I'll be getting a good job, I'll be getting a good knowledge, I'll be able to understand things much better, I'll move ahead in the career. If I educate myself, I'll be able to apply on things and I'll be able to learn and develop more. I'll be knowing more aspects. So if this is the all your perceptions and scenarios to value education, this is called love based belief system. On the other hand, you are studying, you are valuing education because you feel that if I don't study, I'll not get a good job. If I don't study properly, I'll not be able to get good marks, I'll not be able to get good position in the society. I'll be getting scoldings from my near and dear ones. So if that is the reason of liking the education or liking your studies, this falls under your fear based belief system. So hope I am trying to make you concept clear with some examples. I mean, there are n number of belief people hold. Just try to understand which category it falls. So most of the things you will see that if you change your belief system to an extent, things will be slightly better. So let us take some more examples to understand in a better manner. Now you follow the cultural norms. Now there are so many norms in the society, in the country where you are staying. Now what happens is, do you follow those norms? I mean, you can correlate with your norms in the cultural wherever you are, whichever in your society the particular cultures are there. It could be your festivals, your marriages, or it could be the kind of worships you're doing, or the kind of rituals you're attending, or it could be the behavioral aspects. I mean, anything you can correlate. So do you follow those norms because you feel that it is good, it has a good values, or is it because of the fear base that if you don't follow those norms, you will not be respected in the society, and you have to follow it because if you're not following, something wrong will happen. So the belief is there, but this belief has been created from the fear based or the love based. That is what we have to understand. Some more examples. You are enjoying your job. Now is it because that you really love it and the profile you are liking it, it is in line with your personal goals as well as in your business goals are in line, or else you don't have any option, maybe due to maybe some financial constraint or some kind of xyz reasons, out of fear based things you are forced to love your job. So you, I mean, I don't know, you have to figure it out. So the whole idea is that you need to just relook into the more digging within ourselves we have to do and understand ourselves much better. I have already been telling you, it is more of the self journey, like journey within. So within ourselves we have to be focused and understand in a better manner. Now one more example to understand. Suppose you are helping your friend or somebody or near and dear ones. So do you help out of your fear based belief or out of the love based, that you need to help him, or else if you are not helping him the other day, he or she also will not help. I mean, the idea is that there is something called love and fear based belief system. So all your actions, all your beliefs, all your values, all your attitudes are originated from belief system which is fear based or love based. That is what you have to understand in this particular slide. So hope this particular concept is clear about the fear based and love based belief system. Now let us understand why exactly I am discussing this concept. So what is the importance of this? Very, very important slide. Now love based belief system, if you adopt some belief because of this system, you will experience positive emotions, joy, happiness, bliss, and satisfactions in doing that action, because your belief system is related to your behavioral aspect. So when you're doing something, all your experiences will be positive emotions, joy, happiness, bliss, and satisfaction. But if your belief system is based on the fear based, you will experience negative emotions, anger, jealousy, sadness, anxiety, and stress. Let us take one of the example in the previous slides which we have taken. You can take up the first one. Like suppose you are studying because you want to gain more knowledge. You have picked up a book and you are studying to gain knowledge and to understand the concept. So this is something called a love based belief system, and you will experience joy, happiness in doing that. You will feel sense of satisfaction. I mean, all kind of positive emotions you experience. You can define it much better, the kind of experiences you have when you're studying for the knowledge and gaining the concept, trying to understand those fundamentals and moving ahead. Now, on the other hand, if the same thing you are studying because there is an exam tomorrow, or maybe the exams are approaching, you need to score good marks, you have to qualify somewhere, you need to make it out. I mean, the competitive part of it. Then during that process, there are chances that you may experience negative emotions like anger, jealousy, sadness, anxiety, or stress. The reason is that because it is not aligned with your actions. What you are doing, you are studying hard, but because your value system says that you respect education, but the whole concept is your belief system is based on fear based belief system. So there the chances are that you will be experiencing a lot of negative emotions. So hope this particular concept of emotions are linked with your belief system is clear. So all the things, if it is based on the love based belief system, we experience happy emotions. So generally if you are experiencing some kind of negative emotions, so sadness or anxiety or anger, especially anger, I have taken one detailed video on understanding anger. There I have discussed about these belief systems, and anger is one such emotion that originates from the fear based belief systems, and that talks about that that you lack something, you are weak at some particular point, and that is the reason you are experiencing the anger. You can refer that particular video so that you will understand, have a better understanding on that. So hope this concept is clear. Now at the end, what to do? Suppose you have realized that okay, this is done. I mean, these are the things I have understood, and now what to do? So basically, first thing, very very important concept I'm going to discuss now. Prevention is better than cure. So generally in the childhood, when the whole belief system is taking shape, because when we are born with a blank mind, we don't have anything in the mind. Now what we happen is, by the observational learning, we keep on framing our software. There's a lot of neural connections and all happening. A lot of learnings happen from observational things. You can refer a video on neuroplasticity, you will understand the things much better, the biological aspects. The cognitive aspect I am trying to discuss here is, so basically in the childhood, when the belief systems are getting formed, we can guide our children in such a way that their belief systems are formed on love based and not on the fear based. I mean, small small things we can do so that their belief system is aligned with their love based systems. They love themselves, they love each aspect of them, they look forward for good reasons, they have a belief in a thing for good reasons. So that is one thing you can do. The other one, now suppose you are experiencing this kind of emotions because of, there is some external, because see, basically what happens is, when you are experience some kind of stress or negativity because of the outside event, it's an indication that there is something mismatch between your core values, your attitudes, and your actions. I have taken a detailed video on the value system and how important it is to understand your values. So it is just a continuation of that. I mean, prior to that, you need to understand the belief, how it is impacting. So you should not be too worried when you are at a stage of your life that you feel lost, confused, anxious, stressed, and so on. So this is what I'm trying to bring out from here. You should not be too worried when you're experiencing such situations. I mean, the reason is, restructure your belief systems, values, perception, attitude, self concept, and so on. What all we discussed can be a solution to the experiences you're having, or the problems you are facing. So whenever you are feeling, because it's just a feeling. So as a counseling psychologist, we do a lot of restructuring of the belief systems, value systems, thought processes. So basically, the how tough the scenario is. Say for example, if you want to bring a behavior change, what you need to do is, we generally work at feelings and thought levels. And if it is very superficial, generally people get benefited out of it, and they are able to change their perception. And there's something called CBT, cognitive behavior therapy. It works well. But somewhere when there's something deeper, there is some issues, say something at a very core, at value system, or maybe at a belief system itself. So there we need to do a lot of counseling, wherein we involve into psychodynamic analysis, and we do psychosocial development aspects also, we see. But the whole thing and the good part is that yes, you can restructure your belief systems, and you can restructure your values, perceptions, attitude, self concept, to change yourself into different personalities. And this will change the whole view, point of yours, how you see the world. And you will see that world becomes slightly better place. And the problems which you were experiencing, they will turn into opportunities. It's all about the thought process. The situations will not change in the world, but those situations you will be able to view as an opportunities rather than the problems. So that is the whole concept of understanding ourselves. So the better you understand yourself, it will be easier for you to correct at a different level. So this is what I am trying to bring it out. Hope this presentation is clear and help you a lot. Thank you so much. And if you have liked this presentation, you can subscribe the channel so that you don't miss further videos. You can also press icon bell. You can also share these videos with your friends or family members if you feel they will get benefited out of it. Thank you so much. Thank you, friends.